$111,000.
Lot 111 is the 1974 Iso Grifo 7-liter. This is the final car off the Iso Grifo production line 1974 and was completed by former Iso employees at the fabrication firm Ennezeta. So a number of special features on this one, including the small block Grifo style flat hood you see before you and the rear brake cooling ducts you'll see as the car comes around. It's been improved with a Richmond 6-speed gearbox, electronic ignition. These are truly very fast, very powerful cars, an Italian muscle car, so to speak.
Alan, we always talk about world record prices. I think on this car we have a world record number of telephone bidders. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 telephone lines coming live, but don't be alarmed. You have the home advantage because you're all here in the room. So, I will look to you first, ladies and gentlemen. What should we say? We start at $100,000. 100, thank you, sir. Well, oh, Dylan, how nice to see you. 100,000 there. I didn't see you initially, but I've got you now. 100,000 to start me here at $120,000 in advance. At 100,000 here, do I have 125? 125, thank you. 125, 150 if you like. Give you the priority. I'm just speaking to Dylan here. Would you like to bid me 150? You got to jump in, Dylan. At 150,000. 175 now. 175. Thank you. At 175. 200 now. Have I upset you, Stephanie? At $175,000. Then it's Rebecca's bid here. At $175,000. Do I have 200? Thank you, sir. 200,000. 200,000. 225. Thank you, Stephanie. At 225,000 on the commission bid. At $225,000 now. Thank you. $250,000. Rebecca's bid at $250,000. Do I have 275,000 now? That's 250,000. It's RJ's bid. The bid's in the room. At 250,000. Then do I have 275 anyway now? At 250,000. Then Dylan, I seem to have lost you there on the way. What's happened? One bid wonder, we're going to call you from now on. At 250,000, well, he's out with his one bid at a third of the value of the car. Absolutely. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, he's a friend. At 255,000, I wouldn't do it to anyone else. 260, thank you. 260. Do I have 270 now? Let's keep it intense, shall we? Let's keep it intense. At 260,000, then 270. Thank you. 270, thank you, Donnie. At $270,000 that I'm selling. At 270,000, do I have 280 now? That's $275,000 on the phone. I've taken 5, I'll take 5, 280,000, back in the room again. That's 280,000, standing bid, right here ahead of me, at $280,000, ladies and gentlemen. At 280, well, I'm going to sell to the room, Don. I can't wait any longer. It's going right here in front of me. $300,000 he is bidding. Well, sir. 305, did you say? Very honourable. 305, he says. Absolutely. At 305, he's back in the room. It's not quite that easy, Don. It's this auction business thing. They keep bidding against you. At 305,000. 315,000. 320,000. Shoot one of those funny numbers at me again. Go on, I dare you. At 320,000, then this gentleman here is buying the car and he's in the room at $330,000. Absolutely. I always know you like fives. $335,000. Back in with me in the room, ladies and gentlemen. The telephone is out for the moment at $335,000. Well, I'm going to count it down. At $335,000, it's going to the room for the first time. At $350,000, sir. 355,000, back in the room again. And now, do I have $400,000 from you, Don? I know you like these big jumps. Let's do a proper big jump. At $355,000, I'm not ignoring this side of the room. Feel free to bid if you like. At $360, he says. 360, so 365, sir. He's back in with me. It's not going to be that easy. 370,000. 5, absolutely. 375,000. Don, we'll get to that 400 eventually. Might as well do it now. at $375,000. Then I'm selling to the room. It's going. 380,000. Sir, you're not stopping, are you? Why? It's only $5,000, sir. 385. Back in with me. Do I have 390? At 385? Sorry. I told you we were going to get there. $400,000 bid on the telephone. 5, sir? You sure, sir? Just thought I'd check. Well, thank you for the bids. Much obliged. At $400,000, ladies and gentlemen. The bid is on the telephone. Just wave that 5 at me if you change your mind at any point between now and when it gets sold. At $400,000 then, it's going, ladies and gentlemen, on the telephone for the first time. At $400,000, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time. Third and very last time. If this gentleman in front of me is sure he's done, are you finished, sir? All done? Positive? Well, thank you anyway. Sold! Thank you, Don. 6394. 400,000.